G'day everyone and greetings from Australia. I'm currently shooting my next short film, but I thought I'd give you a little talk about something that we did on my last film, which was called Sleight of Hand. This is the set for it. And Sleight of Hand was lucky enough to win the 2013 StopTrik Grand Prix Award, so that's something I was very, very honoured to receive. I called the film Sleight of Hand because it refers to the sorts of tricks that magicians do. And I often think that stop motion animators are a little bit like magicians because they're performing tricks all the time and the audience doesn't quite know how it works, but they know that there's some sort of magic involved. The magic, or the trick if you like, is that we create the illusion of life, but all the work's being done between the frames where we can't see it. So as animators, we're also problem solvers. In Sleight of Hand, there was one particular shot which I'm very, very proud of. It was quite difficult to work on. And it consisted of my main character here sculpting a character on set, and I wanted it to look like it took a couple of days for him to do it, but obviously I needed to condense that time to make it a much shorter time. So one of the things I thought was, if we can show 2 days passing but just in one shot, it would be a really interesting way to present the information. So I came up with the idea of him sculpting the character, and the camera would do a 360-degree move around him while he's sculpting, and it would take place over a morning, an afternoon, late at night, then morning again, then afternoon, and finish on the night of the second day. So the problem with that shot was that the set was actually too small and the camera was too big to fit inside and actually do the 360 degrees in the way that you'd normally expect. And also we didn't have a track that was 360 degrees, so that obviously is a problem when you're trying to do a 360 degree shot. So we came up with the idea, which I think is quite ingenious, of not actually rotating the camera but of rotating the set. So what we did was we built a big platform, a big circular platform, put the set on that, and then animated the set a frame at a time. And the camera actually only went up and down. So it's actually the set that's moving in front of the camera. Now the problem that we had then was that as the walls approached the camera, they would obviously go in front of it and obscure the picture. So we needed to be able to take away bits of the wall as it approached the camera, and then put them on again on the other side once it had passed the camera. So that's why the walls are all broken up in the way that they are, so that we can actually remove portions of the set as it came round and approached the camera. And that was only another part of the problem, because we also had to concentrate on what the lighting was doing, because if the lights stayed where they were and the set was rotating, the shadows would move in a very peculiar way. And so we also, apart from just moving the set a frame at a time and revolving it, we also had a lighting rig above the set which also had to move incrementally a frame at a time at the same speed that the set was turning. Some of the lights we could actually put on the set, so they would obviously move with it, but others had to be moved as the set was moving as well. So it was really quite a complicated shot. And the way we did it was to put the set on a rotating platform. We built that platform ourselves. We went out and we bought some old skateboards and we took the wheels off, and then we put the wheels actually on the set, and then we had some nails driven into the circular base that it was sitting on, and we had a chain, and each one of those nails came over a chain spoke, and the chain spoke pulled it round a frame at a time, and that was the way that we created that shot. So there you have it. Now you know the secret. I hope you enjoyed that little insight into that little piece of sleight of hand.